This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and showing their fashion sense. Now it's ended out.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David, no question about it. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Gordon, back to Jokic. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Kicks it out to Booker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Jokic with it. Chris Paul covering. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And it's Murray with the jam.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Paul against Murray. Booker with no one around. No good on the triple. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jokic passes to Porter. Barton, wide open, he fires, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Booker in the post. Barton defending. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. From deep. Denver the rebound to the inside. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target. You know, there's a lot to be excited about with Porter. He's got a really special blend of size, athleticism, and advanced skill.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And really only because of injury did Porter fall to the 14th pick back in that 2018 draft.
Yeah, and if you remember, Greg, before the college season began that year, he was in the mix to be taken #1 overall. But you know what? The injury happened, and he's in a really good spot now. He could eventually become a multi-time All-Star.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Booker takes a 3. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Over Murray. And it's Ayton missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. Paul with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges leading the charge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Nuggets ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Murray against Paul. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. Murray the pass to Gordon. With the shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Murray. Barton from outside. And no good. Suns trail by 8. Down low. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside. And he drives in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up?
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic finds Porter. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Booker in the corner. All up top, Jokic defending. Crowder, and it's blocked by Gordon. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Murray with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender.
Played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in its center. Murray scanning the floor. And a wide open look for Porter. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Porter's got his second basket of the night. Ball against Murray. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. They get the rebound. Ayton the pass to Crowder. Ball against Gordon. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Pass to Jokic. The tray. And they get it back. Three-pointer. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Denver leading by 8. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Porter against Crowder. Pass to Barton. There's the triple. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for Denver. Paul passes to Booker. To the inside, Bridges. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bridges has got his first basket.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Dozier can't get it to go. Suns trail by 8. Johnson finds McGee. This one for 3. Stolen by Rivers. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Bull.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The pass to Kaminsky. Misses the 3. Denver leading by 10. Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Payne gets a wide open look. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. He dishes it to McGee. From down in the low post, it goes. McGee's got his first basket of the night. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Bull pulls it down. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Rivers. He feeds it to Green. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Pass to Payne. To the middle. McGee inside. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Bull that time on the assist by Morris. Bull's got 5.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger, but they can keep this up.
Inside, Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
You know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Now here's Rivers. He's covered by Shamet. Now here's Rivers. No points in the game yet for him. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to after 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They've got the 7-point lead. And that'll...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assisted by.
And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I like the setup there. Green with a really rock-solid fit.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Knocks it loose. Rivers dishes to Green. Booker against Morris. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Rivers can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7. Here's Booker. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 9.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
They double him with Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Ayton finds Paul. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Booker outside. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 7. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bridges outside. And the Suns get it back. Good chance here for Booker. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Murray the pass to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Murray, good.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Wide open look here for Murray. Another three for Denver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Martin passes to Jokic. The dish now to Murray. Back to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. And then Gordon with the dunk. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Paul dishes to Booker. And there's the feed to Bridges. Ayton wide open. Misses the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. In for the Nuggets.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Aaron Gordon out there at Bowl. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Johnson finds Payne. Now, here's Shamet. Shoots over Barton. Clock at 4. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for 2. Here's McGee. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Bull. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
McGee trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
At the line for Phoenix.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Deandre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Now Murray. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Booker and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Passes it to Ayton. Over Bull. Bridges. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Murray, the pass to Barton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Gordon kicks to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Gordon. Shoots over Bridges. Misses off the left iron. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. All finds Bridges. Booker against Murray. Paul for 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Denver the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Back to Barton. To the middle. Porter passes to Jokic. Fires from the wing. Denver passing it around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nuggets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Paul with the bucket.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
And here's Denver, 16-point lead. The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. It's Barton on the wing. It's Porter. It's out the key. That one off the back iron and out. For 3, Bridges drains it from beyond the arc.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Here's Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Another bright and sunny day. And we've...
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Conley passes to Mitchell, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Knocked loose. Stolen by Booker.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
And there's the lob, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Mitchell against Booker. Driving to the basket. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic from long range. Outside for Mitchell. Lets it fly. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Conley knocks down the long J.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Paul against Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Driving in. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The 3 is up. 3 on the clock. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Crowder, that's good.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Conley finds Mitchell. From deep. The Suns clear it. Up top, Crowder. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Crowder's got 6.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
In the first 2 minutes.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic from long range. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Bridges passes to Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
3-pointer O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Now here's Crowder. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges passes to Crowder. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some.
It's a real challenge to contain Chris Paul on pick and roll basketball. Reason why he can pass it at an elite level and shoot it at an elite level.
Right side Mitchell. The three. The kick out to Conley. Left side Bogdanovich. It's tipped. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Crowder finds Paul. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for three. Bogdanovich with it. Back to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. Is covered by Ayton. Bridges outside. Wing shot on the way. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got his second basket on the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now Crowder, defended by Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Good chance here for Crowder. They get it back. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Here's the break. Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Inside. Crowder with a steal. From the arc. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gobert finds Conley. Here's O'Neal. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Paul for three. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. It's stolen. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
McGee with a steal. Ball's going up the court. Payne with the bucket. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus. As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Here's Payne. The rebound by Ingles. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Gay's shot is good.
Pushing in transition, Rudy with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability, he can finish.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Ingles. He goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
That's quality basketball. Turn him over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
Up top, Payne. Johnson passes to Payne. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul, Joe Ingles. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Whiteside against McGee. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. The Suns leading. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the court. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. They get the rebound. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up from behind the arc. And Payne with the 3. Payne's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Clarkson against McGee. Whiteside. And a nice finish on the layup. Whiteside's got his 2nd bucket on the night. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Here's Clarkson coming off a Suns make. The shot, no good. Great D that time from McGee.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, the Jazz shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Whiteside.
and slammed it.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. 5 to shoot. Outside for Booker. The 3-ball. Utah with the rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man Deandre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Mitchell coming off a Suns make.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Booker can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he lobs it up.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Booker. And here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Gobert's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Conley.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. 1:11 left in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The assist.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Booker. 4-3. Bridges down low. Here's Crowder. No luck on that one. Good D by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell finds Clarkson. Bogdanovich with it. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Outside Booker. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10. Well, when you win. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against.
Conley's checked in for Utah. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, O'Neal pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Mitchell with the slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Suns lead by 9.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Back to Conley. Fires the 3. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Now Paul. Bridges passes to McGee. Back to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. The kick out to Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to McGee. Bridges outside. Ayton in the high post. Here's McGee. Over Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Booker finds McGee. The 3 from Ayton. Another shot. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Now here's Paul. Booker, pass to Paul. Fires the 3.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Mitchell against Booker. A nice shot by Mitchell. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley, he's open, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Back to Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "We're lax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Booker finds McGee.
Count it! When you look at the career numbers of Booker, here's a guy who has really increased his assist numbers. And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Now here's Conley. There's the triple. Called in by McGee. Here's Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right.
Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. On the wing, Booker. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. The drive by Booker. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 5.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Powell. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Powell. That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Paul is doubled. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker in the corner. Pass to Crowder. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Knocked away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul against Doncic. Paul kicks to Booker. Puts up a 3. The kick out to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. Just 2 to shoot. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Doncic outside. Bridges with the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And the shot goes in.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Back to Hardaway. Here he goes. Off target at the rim. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Paul against Doncic. Powell trying to free himself up. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Passes it to Finney Smith. Here's Porzingis, defended by Crowder. Doncic against Bridges. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 6. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Powell, that's good.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Powell dishes to Doncic. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 9 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Doncic passes to Powell. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here is Paul. Out to the right wing. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. Even and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway in the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. To the paint. Here's...
Oh! Yes, sir. How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn? Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Here's Doncic. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Porzingis finds Doncic. Porzingis inside, defended by Crowder. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Porzingis. Doncic against Paul. The pass to Booker. And here is Ayton. Shoots over Powell. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And taken away by Paul. Booker at the elbow. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Mavericks trail by 15. Down low, Crowder with the steal. One-on-one here. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Finney Smith. The finish. Bridges with some nice defense.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Outside Hardaway. Inside, and it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. To the inside. Bridges with it. Hardaway picks him up. Bridges misses. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Bridges for three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Doncic, happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
Paul with the 3. Offensive rebound. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's his first trip to the line.
I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Out in front at the half is Phoenix. They lead by 15. Kenny, how'd you see it? That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Payne, Kaminsky out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. Pass to Shamet. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Shamet's got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns. Mavericks trail by 18. Doncic passes to Powell. Driving the lane. Back to Doncic. For 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Offensive rebound. Johnson kicks to Shamet. Here's Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Payne looking around. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Over in the quarter, Porzingis on the wing, Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Suns lead by 17. Now, here's Doncic. Payne covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Kaminsky finds Johnson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 17. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
McGee with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Brunson the pass to Brown. Passes it to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Going inside. And the rejection by Ayton. Paul kicks to Bridges. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 15. Lets it go with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bridges dishes to Crowder. There's the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Kleber with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hitting that mid-range shot, this is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Brunson against Paul. Brunson scanning the floor. Into the lane. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleber in at the power forward position.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. For 3, Booker. Kleber with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brown. There's the pass to Kleber. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Ayton.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Al Paul. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Maverick substitution.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. And the 3 ball is good. And the Suns lead by 13.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ayton kicks to Bridges. That's a 2 from Crowder. He can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
To the middle, and stolen by Booker. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic with it. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. For three, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Now Powell. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And a deep three from Doncic.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
He dishes it to Ayton. Bridges passes to Paul. 14 feet away, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Suns lead by 13.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Paul for three, trains the three-pointer.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 1:52 left in the fourth. Porzingis against Crowder. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Hardaway with the drive. And the shot is good.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Paul from deep three-point land. From deep. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell inside. Ayton's there. Powell, that's good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot. And there's no doubt about this one, playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Suns.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Chris Paul.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Ball outside, back to Booker. Looking for Crowder, he gets it there. Here's Ayton, Bridges outside. Booker the pass to Ayton with the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Porzingis. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to play.
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. 2 of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike have circled the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. And here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. About a minute played here so far in the first.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Outside Booker. From outside the arc. Not going to go that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Booker. Here's a 3 from Paul. Booker, the pass to Paul. Shots blocked. Stolen by Bridges. Booker finds Bridges. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Murray passes to Gordon. Barton against Booker. And here's Porter outside. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's Booker on the wing. Lots of room. They get it back.
Well, there's a level of athleticism and length, so Mikal Bridges works hard on the glass and good things happen.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. This one for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And Crowder, no remorse on the drive. What a vicious dunk.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and 1.
1 shot.
The Nuggets trail. Murray passes to Porter. Here's the three. Gordon against Crowder. Stolen by Booker. And here's the fast break. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. Back to Paul. Lets a three fly. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Outside Porter. Fires it. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Here's Gordon. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the three. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And here's Porter outside. Gets the three to fall.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Booker fires from way outside. Pass to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Barton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Murray against Paul. Bridges right side and out of bounds. Denver will have it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 9-point game. Pass to Jokic. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porter gets the bucket.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Suns shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. It's Bridges on the wing. Up and over Porter. And that one's long. And here's Denver. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Barton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Barton's got 4 points this quarter. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Offensive board. Jokic passes to Porter. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, my God. Look out below.
And a big-time jam right there.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now here's Barton. He has 6. Jokic up top. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:33 left in the first half. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. To the paint to stop the drought. And there's the play inside by Kaminsky. And the Suns lead by 4.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Murray passes to Gordon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Murray against Payne. Here he goes. Second shot opportunity. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Gordon pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Out to the wing. Murray with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gordon finds Jokic. The shot. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Payne. Pass to Shaman. The Suns need to get off a shot. Payne with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points and 3 assists. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Aaron Gordon. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bull in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Outside Paul. The 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Murray. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Gordon against Crowder. The Suns clear it.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
And here are the Nuggets now. Coming off a Suns make from deep. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns leading. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. The rebound by Murray.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bridges against Porter. Pass to Bowl. Going inside. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Barton covering. Pass to Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Crowder's got his second basket.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Here's Bull. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Murray, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Jokic. Shoots over McGee. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jokic in the post. Covered by McGee.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Johnson finds Payne. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. McGee's shot is off. For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morris passes to Jokic. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Jokic has got 6 points.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Outside Johnson. Here's Shaman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson passes to Payne. 2 on the clock. Shaman. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Morris against Payne. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, VA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Payne. Here's McGee. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. There's the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. 3-pointer, Bridges. Misses the shot. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Into the score,
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Porter. Second chance effort. Here's Gordon. And the layup is good off the glass.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
Thanks for that, Allie. Murray's shot is good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Denver?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Murray. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And here's Jokic outside. Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Count that bucket.
Well, you love to see Crowder active from inside. All it takes is good positioning, and he's golden.
Inside. Left block shot on the way. Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The kick out to Paul. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Booker with it. Back to Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Goes up on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Murray finds Barton. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Now Crowder. Defended by Gordon. And stolen by Murray. Porter against Bridges. Porter the pass to Murray. 1:33 left in the final quarter. From deep, Jokic, stolen by Ayton. Takes it inside. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon and Booker pulls it down.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Into the lane. And it's good for 2.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Paul against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Fires from the wing. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And it's Paul off the drive. Down low. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. Got a hand on it. Oh, he nails it. And that one brings them within 1. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, BA. The clock is theirs to burn.
Murray passes to Jokic. Barton with it. Booker defending. Gordon left side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Porter.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Well,
and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that ties this game up.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Bol.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Suns substitution.
It's picked off. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after.
Fans, please welcome your
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And it's the Suns to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Deandre Ayton is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Paul in at the 1.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Bol. Back to Murray. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, McGee with the block. Ayton against Barton. Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And here are the Suns now. They've led by as many as 14. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Bold. Ooh, McGee with the block. Jokic against Booker. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 4. A minute 53 left in the OT period. Just over a minute into overtime here. Murray against Paul. From deep, Jokic drains the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Ayton. Paul passes to Booker. The 3, 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Paul against Jokic. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Murray. On the wing, Barton. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Here's Bull. Here's Murray. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in OT. Here's Bridges. Here's Booker. McGee passes to Paul. And it's off from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the paint. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Booker against Barton. Count it!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Murray against Paul. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Paul for 3. No good. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. They escape with the W, even though
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We get a look at the sun shining. And with
good evening to you.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small. Forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs, but with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Mitchell looking it over. And there's the feed to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ayton finds Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rebounded by Deandre Ayton. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And there it is for him.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Booker against Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Now here's Paul. And he converts the layup. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it to O'Neal. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Booker looking around. Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mitchell against Booker. Gobert in the corner. Feeds it to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker the pass to Paul. Inside, the kick out to Crowder. Clock at 6. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. For three, trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Goes back up, kicks it out to Paul. Lets the three fly. No good from Booker.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Out to Conley, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Mitchell finds Conley. Bogdanovich with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. Paul outside. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Here is Conley. Following the basket by Chris Paul. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 8 points.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Takes the three. That shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Crowder with the steal. They're running. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Conley against Paul. Right side, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shells out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now Payne. to the paint. There's the pass to McGee. Utah with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Gay. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix leading by 4. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shamet, the pass to Kaminsky. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Payne. Back to Kaminsky. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. The wide open look here for Ingles. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in, completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
There's the drive. Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Up again, and Whiteside stays right with him. Whiteside's got his first basket.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Payne dishes to Johnson. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Suns lead by 5.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Oni passes to Gay. Left side, Clarkson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. Here's Kaminsky. The shot will not fall. Gay with the defensive effort. And it's Whiteside off the drive. Misses the layup. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead, up 5. And now thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Suns. And yet the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. So, guys, the courtside administrator has received the verdict. They will overturn the goaltending violation. So, a good use of the challenge here.
And with the improvements to cameras and visibility for these sorts of plays around the rim, it seems impossible now to imagine not having replay review. This time it works. They reverse the call, and I think that's a good thing for all parties.
And he commits the intentional foul. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
Booker outside. Tries again. Back to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Booker against Mitchell. Down low for the lead. Here's Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. Booker with no one around. It's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Conley dishes to Gobert. For the tie. Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Conley up top, defended by Paul. Here's Gobert. Bridges with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Paul against Mitchell. On the wing, Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Conley. Mitchell wide open. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 11.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Passes it to Booker. Paul dishes to Crowder. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And so here's Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Here's Crowder. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. To the inside. Bogdanovich. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. It's up a 3. And the Suns miss again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Kicks it out to Paul. Wide open look. And yes, it's good. He's got 9.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Booker against Mitchell. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Ayton.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
The Jazz have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Here's Johnson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Gay, and it's good for 2. Gay's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Back to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Whiteside, stolen by McGee. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Suns lead by 1. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And stolen by Whiteside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Over in the corner, Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Looking to end the run. No good that time. The Suns go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Deandre Ayton.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. McGee's shot is off. Jazz trail by 3. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And they get it back. Conley with a wide-open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Booker outside. Over Mitchell. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. 1:12 left in the fourth. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. From past the arc. Down low. Bridges with the steal. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Inside. Bogdanovich wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Phoenix has possession. Ayton with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Booker kicks to McGee. And stolen by Bogdanovich.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Mitchell, and the layup is good.
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Game on the line, you trust Mike Conley to deliver.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful...
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Al. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Finney-Smith with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic with the jam.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Booker, the pass to Paul. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Doncic, no good. Booker finds Crowder. Here's Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Now Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. Tipped away. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot from the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Booker goes in, and Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Booker's gotten his second bucket.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And Dallas calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Driving in. Powell. controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Paul passes to Booker. Crowder with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Doncic right side. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Now Powell. Here's Porzingis. Just 2 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Stolen by Booker. It's good if it goes. That one no good. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them at... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Outside, Finney Smith. Lets the three fly. Crowder grabs the miss.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
And it's Doncic on the drive. Goes back up. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 7.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Paul finds Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. The 3. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 7 points here in the quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Ayton passes to Crowder. That one goes in. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Crowder with a steal. Paul finds Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Porzingis following the score by Phoenix. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Booker for three. And the Suns get it back. Bridges passes to Booker. That shot wide open. Booker's got 15 points.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Pass to Powell. 1:11 left in the first half. Now here's Finney-Smith. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1 minute left in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Powell. Shoots. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. And Booker puts up a deep three. And it's Booker again missing.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Powell. And it goes. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's McGee in at the center position. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Now Brunson. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Bullock. From the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Payne, the pass to Johnson. McGee with it. Defended by Brown. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Brunson, and the layup falls.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brown passes to Kleba, shoots over Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And Kaminsky slams it home.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The kick out to Johnson. Uncovered. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Dallas shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bullock. 4-3. He drops it from range. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down. Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Brunson against Paul. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Here's Brown. Back to Kleba. Pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Here's Bullock, covered by Crowder, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges outside. Takes the 3. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got 8 points.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
Brunson passes to Brown. Takes it inside. Another shot. And he lays it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Paul's got space. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Brunson misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And it's Kleber off the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Chris Paul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Now here's Booker. Crowder. The 3 ball. And the Suns get another 3.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Brunson on the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul for 3. And they recover it. Hauled in by Brown. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And we've made our way through just over 1.5 minutes of this fourth quarter. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Crowder. And here's Booker, defended by Hardaway. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Suns missing. This Maverick squad struggling. Outside Finney-Smith. Down low. Poke loose. Stolen by Booker. Here's Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Phoenix, Deandre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
For 3, Hardaway. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Booker. 18 feet out. Good work there as it goes. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Inside, here's Porzingis.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires from the wing.
2 minutes.
Misses off the left iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Powell in the post. He's against Ayton. Back to Powell. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
To the paint. Pass to Porzingis. Lots of room. Kicks it to Doncic. From deep. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hardaway, no good. And so here's Phoenix. And Booker puts up a deep three. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They lead by 21. 3 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late.